From Aristotle's Physics. The following is the opening passage of Aristotle's Physics, and it illustrates the great achievement of the Greeks in creating science as an abstract logical system based on principles, replacing the animism of earlier civilizations. In all sciences that are concerned with principles or causes or elements, it is acquaintance with these that constitutes knowledge or understanding. For we conceive ourselves to know about a thing when we are acquainted with its ultimate causes and first principles, and have got down to its elements. Obviously, then, in the study of nature too, our first object must be to establish principles. Now, the path of investigation must lie from what is more immediately cognizable and clear to us, to what is clearer and more intimately cognizable in its own nature. For it is not the same thing to be directly accessible to our cognition and to be intrinsically intelligible. Hence, in advancing to that which is intrinsically more luminous and by its nature accessible to deeper knowledge, we must needs start from what is more immediately within our cognition, though in its own nature less fully accessible to understanding. Now, the things most obvious and immediately cognizable by us are concrete and particular, rather than abstract and general, whereas elements and principles are only accessible to us afterwards, as derived from the concrete later when we have analyzed them. So we must advance from the concrete whole to the several constituents which it embraces, for it is the concrete whole that is the more readily cognizable by the senses. And by calling the concrete a whole, I mean that it embraces in a single, complex, a diversity of constituent elements, factors, or properties.